shorter up to 3 little streams, I guess you could say. So today we're gonna, as y'all, if y'all tuned in to the pre-race show, we're gonna be having an annual, well, I wouldn't say annual, but we're gonna have a little stream right here, which will contain not only sorry about that. Not only I'll be showing y'all qualifying, but we're gonna be showing. We're gonna have. What am I gonna say? We're not only gonna show qualifying, but we're also gonna have some more interviews. Talking about maybe. Well, we talked to 3 people in the in the pre-race show, being Bradley, Predator, and JC, who's in his last Natural Series race. So we're gonna see if who. Well, first of all, I just want to scratch the part that if y'all tuned in to the pre-race show and I said that Napa fan was in a 98 car, well, y'all could just throw that out the window, because see, there he is. I am a little disappointed that not just him but myself. I'm disappointed that I said he swapped teams, knowing that I think it's a little too late for season changes. So, qualifying from the Tricky Triangle in Long Pond, Pennsylvania, the Pocono Green 250 starting order will be coming your way. We're gonna see who's gonna go out first. And Napa already got damaged from hitting Edfire.
I accidentally went out too far, man. I bet.
That's what she said. No.
Okay. This is the big part of the storm in place.
Okay. Louis said that the qualifying time.
Still waiting on the starting order, see which car's gonna go first.
Sound eggnog. I can't read. That's a prototype. Somebody just left right in front of me. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
A couple people leaving around me. Whoa,
No idea what's going on right here. Still waiting on the first driver to make his way out onto the track and complete qualifying.
The one next to you is Predator. I don't know who the other one was.
Sorry, everybody, but I'm not going to be talking shit to you. Like, I'm the only person that can be taken by that. By the Albers.
We're still waiting on the first car to go.
And Nascar being backed off. He probably left because I said it was
And we're still waiting. Okay, this Predator really backed out. Guess he's not supposed to be in this qualifying session. I am sorry for the no commentary. It's just that I'm a little stunned, astonished that sorry about that. I'm a little nervous because I'm a little anxious, I should say, not nervous, anxious, because this is something that me in my Cup days, even in the Cup series, I've never seen this before. No one does not know where they're supposed to be. In terms of don't know who's going first, and yeah. Okay, there's the first car to go. It's Napa fan of the 20. Next car to go is GT Jones in the 5.
Yes. One, go.
There he is right here.
One, I'm going. One.
And there goes next car, that's Ed Fire in the 1.
21 right now.
So we're gonna ride here with Napa Fan in the 20 as he gets his warm up full speed.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous. Don't ask. Don't not ask.
Where's the lead car? JC, go.
I'm just saying.
As he takes the green flag here to begin qualifying. Let's ride on board with him as he rides to the start finish line. Reaches speeds of about 190 miles an hour, so he dives off in turn number 1. Now, the 3 people I've interviewed so far, each one of them said that would be the trickiest turn right there, turn 1. Because not only you're going to go from 190 miles an hour down to 155, maybe 160. So, and plus, like JC say, if you get the angle a little wrong, you could hit the wall, and especially from what Bradley said, same thing, you get a little off, you're gonna get very tight and hit the wall. And Napa Fan messed up turn 3 right there. Ooh, he just kissed the wall right there. That's gonna screw up his second lap as well, because he got out of the gas. Now here's JC in the 88, who's on his first lap. Right on board with him. Going down the Long Pond straightaway as he dives off into turn number 2, also known as the tunnel turn. A lane off the groove. That's a little surprising. He's a lane off the apron. Dives off into turn number 3. He has a better turn 3 than Napa did, because Napa got really loose in the middle of turn 3 and slipped the track, about kissed the wall coming out of 3. And here's JC on his second lap now, as he screams down the front straightaway as he dive off into turn number 1. That was not a good turn 1, because he was like way off way out of the full groove. He was way out of the IBL. That's informative best line for all y'all. But yeah, if y'all don't know what that means. Again, a lane off the apron in the tunnel turn. His second lap, he messed up turn 1 a little bit. He was a lane off the apron again in turn 2, and he's right on the apron. He clipped the apron just for a second, and slipped the track coming out of turn 3. I don't know, that lap might be good enough to get the pole. I'm not quite sure yet. Next car to go out on the track looks like to be Trainer in the 23 car. And he's got a lot of damage on his car. His lap's not going to be good at all. He's got a lot of damage on his car. Right behind him is the Zero of Wine Guy. And after that, it's this is 01, excuse me. I was a little astonished by what happened with that, with 21 car. But also going on the track is the 01 of Steve Smith, who was in that incredible battle with Storm last week at Charlotte. Thought he should have won that race. He was a little mad about Storm, but he did. And that was not a good turn 2. He pounded the wall. Now he's going to have damage on his right side, just going to hinder not only his warm-up lap, but his next 2 laps as well. Let's ride on board with him as he goes up full speed, full song as he takes the green flag here. And he hit the wall in the front straight. He's going all the way down about the apron pretty much. Gonna come back up to the wall as the end of turn 1. Like JC, he didn't have a good turn 1. He didn't get to the bottom. He was about a lane and a half, maybe 2 lanes off the apron. As he goes down a long bottom straightaway, you see what it does in the turn. Different approach from JC, because as you saw, JC was about a lane off the apron. Steve Smith was about maybe half a lane off the apron. Dives off into turn 3. He's right on the bottom lane, but he slides all the way up coming out of turn 3. Maybe he can prove on the second lap. Maybe he can prove that turn 1, maybe. Maybe you can prove the exit of turn 3. As he dives off in a turn number 1 again. Nope, that's his second lap done. So his first lap's gonna be the best of 2. So his first lap's gonna be the fastest because, as you saw, he got a little tight coming out of turn 1, hit the wall. So this lap's pretty much done with. And yeah, he just pounded the wall again coming out the tunnel. So yeah, this lap's is done. Chunk this lap out the window. And there goes 0-1. Crossing the line, and there's Bradley in the 36 finishing his lap. That should be qualifying done with right there.
It's a good qualifying time. Not necessarily a good time though. What the fuck? Yeah. Somebody's getting cold. I think JC will.
I believe qualifying is finished. Is over with. Having a little fun here as Zappa drives on the apron past pit road right here up to meet GT Jones in the 5 and Train on the 23 right there. Now qualifying is officially over. We're gonna get the starting lineup for y'all in a short bit. Meanwhile, let's talk to some more drivers. So the next driver I want to invite is Steven Smith. So let's invite Steven Smith into the party. Maybe he'll accept, maybe not. But you never know.
I don't want to get enjoyment out of this. I don't want the others. Me and Brett had.
This is Steven, how are you? Good. I watched your qualifying lap and I saw that you got a little high coming out of turn 1 your first lap, and then the second lap you pounded the wall coming out of turn 1. So you should call it a little tight there in that qualifying lap.
Yeah, turn 1's gonna be the problem.
Yeah, I heard I heard 3 other drivers talk about turn 1 as well. It's going to be the tricky spot for this race. Now, last time we talked, but it was on the controversial finish from your end with Storm at Charlotte. Have you talked to him recently about what happened?
Yeah, I talked to him about it. He said he was just saying that was he didn't. He basically said he didn't do me dirty.
Do you agree with him?
My teammates watched it and they said that was a dirty move. So.
Now, was your teammate Northbury and Line Guy as well?
Ryan said it.
So, do you think if you're in that position, you would think you would do it to him?
I mean, I wouldn't. If he's under me, I wouldn't clip his nose off. I would have given him a run.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen to you tonight. And like you mentioned, Turn 1 is going to be the tricky spot for most of these guys. Do you think you have a car that can be up there and compete for the win?
I say a top 5 car right now.
As time progresses, do you think you can get your car up to like where it needs to be?
We'll see what happens during the stages and see what I can adjust in.
Alright, well, good luck to you, and hopefully you can be in victory lane and I'll be interviewing you.
See you there.
See ya. I think he's still a little mad about that finish, and he and his, like he said, he and his teammate looked over the race, and Ryan guy said there was a dirty move. So I'm not gonna say anything. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So let's see if we can get maybe 2 more in here before the traditional pre-race. Pre-race drive speeding. That's what I was trying to get at. Who else are we going to interview in here? Decisions. Let's get Napa in here. It's been a while since I've heard Napa in a while. So let's see here. Let's get Napa in here and see what his strategy is for tonight's race. Looks like someone surprisingly got the pole right here in the lobby. So after we get Napa fan, maybe. If we don't get Napa fan, then I'll try to take a look at the starting order for y'all. And my dog just sneezed for y'all, so yeah, I think my dog Tipsy's saying good luck to all the drivers. And Napa's probably doing Napa things, so we're going to take a look at the starting lineup. Well, I'm going to take a look at the starting lineup, and y'all are going to listen. I mean, y'all probably know about the starting order because some of these viewers are actual drivers themselves, but we're still going to take a look. I'm going to mute myself for a minute. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. So that is the surprise. Ed Fire in the number 1 car gets the pole with a 52.354. Starting alongside him in row 1 is the 76 of Bradley with a 52.402. Row 3 we got the 52 of, not row 3, row 2, excuse me, we got the 42 of Incog with a 52.565. And the 5 of GT Jones with a 52.584. Well, yeah, row 3 we got the 88 of JC, who's in his last race in the online league with a 52.624. And the 01 Steven Smith, who we just interviewed, with a 52.801. Row 7 is the 0 of Wine Guy with a 52.82 with a 2. And the 20 of Napa Fan with a 52.82 with a 9. Row 10, we got the 18 of Weasel with the 52.928. And the 21 of Napa RCN, also known as Tom, with a 54.391. And rounding out the field, we got the 23 of Trainer with a 55.429, and the 9 of Predator, who unfortunately didn't pass pre-qualifying inspection, so his time was disallowed. So, let's try to get one more interviewer in here before I before I end this part of the stream, and then we're gonna go to the race part of the stream. So let's get the pole sitter in here, Ed Fire. Now I don't believe I have him as a friend. Sorry, Ed. Yep. This might take a while. That's not good. That is a little weird. We're still broadcasting. Well, I'm going to have to cancel the interview here. It looks like. So sorry we couldn't get the pole sitter in here, but I'll try to get the third and final broadcast started. So see y'all in a second.